Okay. Let's go over open guard. So for open guard, there's a couple of things that we need to do. We need to be able to use our grips and use our hooks. But the biggest thing is we're trying to bring our opponent off balance, right? That's when we can get our sweeps. So that's when we can get our submissions. I think the trickiest thing is there's so many different variations, right? Whether the person's standing, kneeling, how far they are, these are all going to be factors on what types of guards are going to be available. Usually I like to start off with the butterfly guard. We've done the arm drag, yeah. So
wait, it's the arm drag?
So I'll show you, yeah, let's review. So go ahead, go to your knees. Right, so this is a good one. With the guard, we need to look at, this is all about angles and distance, right? Just like for boxing, kickboxing, right? Angles and distance are going to be really important. My legs are controlling on the inside, right? Or my legs are controlling on the outside. See that? The inside and the outside, right? Same thing with my grips, right? I'm controlling on the inside, or I'm controlling on the outside.
Yeah.
Right. So there's always going to be those angles that you have to look out for. Those are the only two things that are going to give out the radius.
Okay.
Make sure you put subtitles at the bottom of your video today.
I'm gonna have to have you come by and do a voiceover.
Right? Yeah. Alright, so the arm drag, right? So once I get my hooks are established here. I have the butterfly guard. My hooks are good. If they're disconnected here, right? Hooks are no good. Once I establish my hooks, I need to start getting onto a grip. What I like to do is immediately after I establish my hooks, I establish my grips right away. From the butterfly guard, I like to go for 2-on-1. I keep my arms in super tight, right? This is going to make your grip super strong. People are like, dude, you're so strong, right? And well, you might be, but it's the grips that is keeping you here, right? So if you try to pull your arm back, right, it's going to be a lot harder. Versus with my arms out here, right, you have a lot more to give. In order to pass the guard, you need to have 2 grips, right? You might be able to do some passes with 1 grip only, but it's going to be significantly harder. So by establishing my grip right away, I'm going to be able to nullify most of your passes. So I'm good here. What I like to do, this is a perfect setup too, to go for the arm drag, right? Right now, I'm controlling one arm. I'm going to try to go to the outside. Especially if the opponent is bigger or stronger than you, getting to that side flank is going to be very, very nice. Right? That way, when you come in, right now, if you did, I can vary your weight. I can use my hooks to mitigate that, but only so much. If I can get to the side, I don't have to worry about the weight at all. So working 2-on-1, my same side arm is going to stay on the wrist. My opposite arm is going to move to the elbow. I'm not going to grab the actual elbow. It's going to be, there's like a little notch right here. Where if I grab the tricep and slide it down, there's that notch. Right? That's what I'm looking for right here. If I pull, right, go and lean back, right, it's not going to work out so well, right? So, especially if they're super strong. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push the wrist in, and I'm going to pull the elbow towards me. And that's going to, that's what I would do for Kimura, essentially, but I don't have control of the shoulder. So what it does is it brings the shoulder forward, right, in order for you to compensate. So I'm here, look, that's just going to bring you off balance, right? So if I just try to pull it, it's not going to work, right? Especially if you're leaning back. Or I switch to here.
Okay.
Right. So pull this guy, pull the elbow, push the wrist.
Okay.
Okay. So let's just start off with that. We're going to keep elbows in tight, grab, push, pull.
Okay.
So we got established the butterfly guard. Then right away, before I start getting my grips, you're going to get 2-on-1. Bam. Elbows in tight, right? This is going to be very difficult for me to get rid of too, right? Then from here, this is going to move up to the elbow this way, right here. Good. I'm going to push this in and pull this, and push this under. Yeah. Good. Let's do that again. Here. Good. Again. One more on that side. Good, good, good. All right, super simple. Let's add on another thing. Let's change ankles a little bit. So we have to be able to walk and chew gum at the same time. So once I get here, I'm going to move this to the outside as well. What this does is I can use this to help pull me over. I'm going to move my hips, and this leg is also going to help me move my hips. So now I'm completely on the outside. When I get to here, I'm going to keep my chest covered on your shoulder, just like it. That way, it's going to be harder for you to cut the angle back in. This hand is going to control the lat. If we're wearing the gi, grabbing the lapel. All right, let's change angle one more time. Let's have your back to the camera. Go ahead. I should shift over a little bit. Make sure everything's okay.
You're the cameraman.
I know, right? So we're here. They're not going to be able to see it. Or you're not going to be able to see it from the camera here, but I'm trying to show you. So I'm here, grab, I shift out. This hand is going to grab onto the lat.
Yeah.
I can keep it tight. If I can also grab the gi. Okay? We'll leave it here for now. We'll stay on the outside. There's a couple of options we can do from here, depending on what happens next. But let's get to that. That leg out as you push it. Yeah, good, good, good. Now when I go down, I'm not on top of you. You're completely off to the side.
Okay.
Good. So yes, keep this tight. Here, good, chest on chest, and yeah, you can grab that. Yeah, we have where it says. Oh, we gotta do some of that. That was a little tighter. Yeah. Just grab, make this a little bit more tight. Oh, yeah. Here I go. Let's do one more on the side. So here. Good. That was the best one. Okay, that one was the really one. Good. Okay, so we get to that outside angle. We have a lot of different options. Depending on how they react, sometimes I'll go back to the closed guard, sometimes I'll try to take the back or the side turtle. Okay. Let's go over the closed guard first.
Okay.
All right. Oh, actually, try to get a good angle. I'll go chimneys. So, here, elbows are in tight. I grab, I open, I get to here. So what I'll do is, especially if I get to here and they start driving their weight into me, I'm going to close the guard this way. Okay? So this gives me a couple of different options. I'm going to keep my back tight to here. I don't want to lean back. If they do, it's not the end of the world. But if I don't, that's fine. So this is going to be great for someone who's super aggressive and start driving into you. All I'm going to do is just close my guard this way here. So as I go down, I'm going to get my knees in. Okay. So let's try that. Good. I'm going to start driving my weight. Yeah. You're going to close the guard.
Okay.
Is this something right?
Oh.
Here. Yeah, good. Alright. So we have butterfly guard, right? Then we go back into the closed guard, but we're off to the side. So normally, closed guard. We're here. Closed guard is just basically a great control for the outside, right? I'm controlling the outside here. When I get to the side this way, this is a really, really big advantage. Let's go over, since we're wearing the gi, let's go over a submission that we have here. Okay, so I have this arm. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come up to my elbow and then to my hand. This allows me to kind of start getting to my knee. So I'm kind of climbing up higher. I can take the back, but sometimes the base is too stable. It's just not safe for me to go all the way to the back. So I'll just get up to here. This hand, I was controlling the lat. I'm going to go over the neck. I'm going to grab the lapel. Once I grab this lapel, so that's the purpose of me climbing up the side, is to grab the same side of the lapel with my left arm. From here, I'm going to go down to my shoulder, but I'm going to keep my hip up. That way, I'm going to bring it up. There's like a gap here with my hip off the ground. I'm going to grab this knee. Then lastly, I'm going to bring my leg over the shoulder, and I get that finish.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's like a human pretzel.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a lot of parts. Let's change angles.
Okay.
This way. So there's three things that we need to get. Collar, the pant leg, and I'm grabbing here. Just so you can see it.
Yeah.
So collar, pant leg, yours right here, and then getting my leg over the shoulder. Right, so this is the bow and arrow choke from the side close guard. Alright, so by doing the arm drag, we get to here. Alright, usually from here I'll start taking it back to see if it's available. Alright, usually by the time I get to this point I can make a call. If I can take the back, I'll just take the back, but if not, this hand is going to go around, thumb inside, grabbing the collar. From here I'm going to stay posted on my knee, but I'm going to drop my shoulder down this way. It's going to go through my thigh, not through the knee side, through the hip side. I'm going to grab the inside of the knee. So I have my first grip, now my second grip. Now, lastly, I'm going to bring my leg over the shoulder, over the deltoid, and it's going to help me extend.
Human pretzel.
Yeah.
So from close guard?
Close guard. Alright, this actually gets to the side. Let's start from the side.
And then...
So you're on your elbow, get to your hand. Keep that hand close and keep your arm straight. Yeah, here. Now, get to your knee. Yeah, so that your hip's off the ground. Good. Okay, keep your hand up. Keep it posted, yeah. So see, now you're high. Alright, so you're almost to the back. Maybe for whatever reason the back doesn't feel safe. So that's when we're going to go for this attack. So this arm, we're going to go through the neck and grab the collar. Good.
Do I need to flex this way?
No, just if you just need a grip.
Okay.
I'm going to grab a little deeper. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so now we have this grip. Keep your hips up, but you're going to go down to your shoulder. So you're going to put your shoulder on the ground. Here. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you're going to go behind your leg with your grip. That's in front. Oh, no, you're right. So, yeah, you're going to go through and you're going to grab this right here. Good. See? Next, what you're going to do, this leg, you're going to bring it over my shoulder. Yeah, right here. Keep the elbow tight. And then extend, bridge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's so weird. Start off to the side. You manage to get the side, close, lock it up your legs. Yeah. Good. We come up high. This is going to go over the neck. Grab. Good. On the inside. Good. Third thing. That over the shoulder. Good. do it one more time for you.
Okay.
Then we'll combine, we have part A, the arm drag, to the side close guard, and then we have the bow and arrow choke to the side close guard. Oh, sorry.
So if I am in close guard, do I do the arm drag the same way?
Well, I'll show you what we can do.
Oh, okay.
Right. So lock it up. Lock up your legs. So yeah, while you're climbing, I want you to be locked up.
Okay.
This one here. Otherwise, you're gonna climb over the leg,
Okay.
and then it's gonna be gone. Good. Stand. Good. Good. Get the heel a little bit more over the shoulder.
More over? Like that?
Yeah. That's gonna be better. Okay. So now let's combine all of together. We have arm drag, I'll drag into you, side close guard, and then the bow and arrow choke.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, I'm a rookie. Over here. Good. Alright, then it's you. Good. You get to the side close guard. Good.
Is that deep enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Yeah, that gets tight real fast. Nice. See.
I feel like I can't really grab too much of your pants. So how do you usually grab? I feel like I'm grabbing like that.
Let's see. Let's see. I think it's maybe higher posting.
Okay.
So, let me see. So, pretty much we're here. Right. Here's my shoulder.
Yeah.
There's only so much I can reach. But if I bring my
Oh, you
shoulder
should,
in
yeah.
front,
Okay.
now I have a deeper reach.
Okay.
Right, if you're gonna bring the camera over here. I don't mind the legs aren't quite right. But pretty much I'm posted this way, where I'm on my shoulder and my head.
Yeah.
If my shoulder is kind of behind me almost, there's only so much I can reach. So I have to bring my shoulder in front.
Okay.
Actually, let me take the heat top off. I can see a little bit better.
Magic Mike.
So yeah, I'm on my shoulder, I want my shoulder in front. That's gonna
Okay.
be a deeper reach.
Okay.
This way. So now I should be able to grab more easily. Take a coffee or anything?
No? You okay? Go grab some coffee.
Here, I'll sit. And that's 6 a.m. session. It's really, it's a lot. It's a big ask.
6 a.m. Like a one-on-one?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Usually we do it at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, but he has school.
Oh.
I should say. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, start from the arm. Start from the top.
And when I shifted my shoulder, I could like
Reach a lot farther.
I could reach a lot further. Yeah. Where I was kind of like just like I can get my pincers on it. Yeah.
Cool. So that's the arm drag from the open guard.
Okay.
Right. From the butterfly guard. We know the arm bar from the close guard. Yeah. So essentially, we have a combination of me controlling on the outside, and when I'm doing the arm bar, when I'm setting it up, look, I'm on the outside. Right. So normally when we finish, right, I come over here, I can cut the shoulder, bring the leg over the head, and finish, right? But as I'm going, sometimes as I'm going, they'll drive their weight forward, right? Here, now I can't get my leg over, right? The arm bar's gone, just by them driving forward. So if I set up here and they shift, they drive forward, what I'm gonna do is like with this hand, I'm gonna control the head. To make sure they can't change their mind. I'm going to put my same side foot on the ground, and I'm just going to do a snake escape.
Okay.
And now I'm up to the side again. Right. And then from there, I can do the same thing we did. Climb to the back, get the bow and arrow choke, and then get that finish. So let's do the arm bar to the outside. Move that across the body, right? And then is that for the arm bar? Oh no, you're good. Right, so then, don't say escape then. Pivot. Do you remember the arm bar?
Don't really remember it.
Let's go over the arm bar. So drop the arm. Might have been a while ago. So you're here. Straighten this leg out. Straighten it, here. You're gonna bring this leg up into the armpit, and that's gonna help you turn to the side. Here. Clamp down. Good. What I like to do here is, we'll go over that leg. Just bring the leg over the head. Here, don't cross your feet. Squeeze your knees. From here, bridge, and then pull the wrist down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's do that again. And then from here, right, once you pull the arm across, which is good, I can still pull this, I have control of my own elbow, so this is going to control the elbow. So now it's harder for me to bring that back across. So you can do 2 on 1 on the wrist to help pull it across, but I'll use this hand to help control that elbow. Good, and that leg is good. Straighten this leg out. Good, bring that leg into, perfect. Clamp down, leg over the head, don't cross your feet. Yeah, this is controlling the head. Now bridge. Yeah. There, Premise. Good, nice. Let's change angles a little bit.
Thank you, sir. Lets me choke him out, and then also fixes them up.
Bring this across. Good. Hit. Nice. Good. Let's try the inside too. Yep. Leg into the armpit. Good. Now to turn over. Ooh, that was good. That was good. One more. Nice, good. All right, so let's go set up for that arm bar again. Right, and then as you drive the leg up, I start shifting my weight forward. So hit the turn still. Right, so now if you try to bring the leg over the head,
I can't.
Yeah, it's going to be hard. So when you feel that, right, they collapse their weight to block the arm bar. Then this hand is going to control my head. I'm going to pull it down. Right, so now I can't posture back up. I can't change my mind. This leg Well, now my hip is going to go on the ground. Snake escape.
Oh.
Snake escape the other way. Hip goes this way.
Oh,
yeah.
I see what you're saying.
See, now I fall into the pocket that you just created.
Okay.
Now you close the guard. Yeah, good, good. Let's do that again. Just set the arm bar. And across. Right, and as you set up, go and hit the turn. Right, and when you try to bring the leg over the head. The other leg.
Oh. Yeah.
Still hard, right? Right. So when you feel that difficulty, that means their pressure is forward. Then you control the head. So now, I've committed to being forward, and with this head control, I can't take it back. You put the foot on the ground, you snake out. Good. You see how I just fall into that pocket, right? Close the guard, and then keep like you would here. Yeah, keep that tight this way. Then let's climb up. Get to the hand. This is gonna go over the shoulder. Grab. Good. Get your grips again. Get this here.
Oh, all the way down?
Yeah. You want to, there's a notch on this deltoid. If it's like, it's kind of like, it's pretty much like a ball, shoulder, right? So if you're like on the round part, I can shrug it off. But if you get it all the way clear, now when I shrug, it doesn't fall off.
Okay.
You see that? So you want to clear the ball and socket of the shoulder. How you feeling?
Good.
So, good.
You look so exhausted.
I just got out of it. It's a super tight choke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is super tight. That's one of the stronger chokes in the game. So, biggest thing here I want you to take away, aside from the techniques, is looking for an opportunity to get to the outside. Right. Next time we'll talk about different ways to control on the inside and the different opportunities that you have from the inside control. But I think that's going to be a big part of the guard, right?
Okay.
Right, and inherently we're also learning how to use our hooks, how to shift from one to the other. We'll go over other ways that we can do that as well. But that's going to be the biggest thing. Let's do this. I'll set a timer on for about 2 minutes. We'll first start from the butterfly guard, right? I'm going to just try to pass. I want you to focus on the arm drag and whatever else feels available.
Okay.
Also, all right. Let me grab the phone.
So if you're here at 6, what time do you have to get up at 5?
I have 3 alarms. I have 4 alarms. One at 5 a.m. I don't even remember that one. Then we have 5:20, 5:25, 5:30. I think I ended up getting at 5:32. I was like, this is so painful. This like mentally hurts. I was like, okay, I gotta get up. If I get up right now, I can still get coffee.
Yeah.
And that's what got me out of bed. So I can still get the coffee. All right, so let's start you in butterfly guard for 2 minutes. If I manage to pass, we'll reset. If you get to close guard or the back, we'll keep going. just taking it back works well too. Cool, nice job. What'd you feel?
When you're posting outward and when you're driving your blocking the arm, it made it so much harder. I was like, how am I gonna swim through? Okay.
Yeah.
Get around, yeah.
But then you end up just thinking the back.
Yeah.
So that's always a good thing, right?
Yeah.
A lot of times you'll feel only going for one thing, then another thing opens up. Going off of that, right? As you get closer to the back, let's say they're posted on their hands and knees, right? I can only do two things: keep a wide base or block the choke, right? So if you notice the base is wide, there's no way you're going to dump them over, right? Just they're too stable. But then the gap between the neck is a lot more. So you go for the choke, right? If they start defending the choke, everything gets more narrow. Then you can dump them over, right? Then you don't have to worry about them standing up, right? You can use your hooks a lot more effectively. So let's go to that back position here. Let's start stuffing them closer. All right, we get to this position. You climb, you climb, you climb. All right. So from here, like I'm keeping a wide base. Right. Then you start going over. Oh crap! So my base is narrow now. Right. Look, now it's harder for you to get that in. Right. But if you shift your weight this way, to my east, right? Yeah. So drop and then drop your hips. Here, look.
Okay.
Now you can. All you need to do is do some adjustments. Knees in the back. Yeah. Get your hooks right. Then I'm here. Right. So the more I defend against chokes, the more I am going to be able to drop. The more I block from getting dropped, the more the chokes are going to be available. So you have to switch from one to the other, knowing which one is going to be, which one's happening, so that the opposite is going to be available. Okay. Right. Next thing, so that was really good, right? And you do that quite naturally. Next thing is butterfly guard. When we start, in order for me to pass, I need to control the legs. So, the moment both legs are being controlled, right? I'm holding onto both legs. Alarms, bells, and whistles have to go off in your head. This is bad, this is bad, this is bad, right? So we need to get rid of the grip right away, right? So going to get rid of the grip here, how we do it, right? Realistically, this is going to be super hard, right? So the way we're going to do it.
Can I just kick outward? Or?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So here, right? If I need to get rid of it quick, I'm going to bring wrist to wrist. I'll go underneath. I'm going to pull this and drop at the same time. Okay. Right. So if I have a little more time, so that's good if I need to get rid of it quick. But the problem is I can't build off of it. No one has a grip, right? So at this point, it's going to be whoever's faster. But if I can, I'm going to grab the sleeve here. I'm going to pull this into my chest, and I'm going to drop my leg down in the same way. Here. And now I have the grip. And now I can go 2-on-1, and I can work that game again.
Okay.
Right? So, then this I'll monitor, right? It's not as bad as 2-on-1, or two grips this way. This is horrible. If I don't do anything, you're going to pass the guard super quick. So I need to get, if I have the time or not enough here,
Mm-hmm.
now I can start playing.
Can you go straight into the arm pull from there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, it will be a little bit different because I'm pulling this in,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it will be more of like a traditional arm drive
Okay.
versus
The
the push and pull this way.
Okay.
Right? So it will be slightly different.
Okay.
But I can't start threading the outside ankle.
Okay.
But even more than ideal than that. So right, they grab here, right? Going here, right? So right when we shake hands, behind where we're going. Look, my hands, my forearms are on my inside, and this is right here, right? So if you try to grab them, right, you just go right into it, right? So they have to hesitate a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
If they take too long, I'll start playing my knee.
Okay.
Grab the collar, right? Force them out of what they're doing. So I like to go from here.
Okay.
If the wrists aren't available, look for the collar. Look, now I'm breaking down your posture.
Mm-hmm.
I have other opportunities from here. We haven't gone over them yet, but this stuff I can do.
Okay.
But start from here, right? After you shake hands, bam, bam, bam.
Okay.
Cool. Let's go and do this. I'll switch on bottom. I'll play on bottom.
Okay.
Just so you can feel what I do. So we'll talk about that too next time.
Yeah.
Because you fought really well to get to the inside. I was fighting against it. And then when you're so committed, by the time I went back to the inside, I was in a dominant control on the inside.
Okay.
We'll talk about how to do that as well. Cool. What'd you notice?
Besides you flipping me everywhere. I noticed one thing, like when you were, so when I kind of had the standing base to keep it close,
Yeah.
then you started attacking, like, I guess the connection to the ground, which was one of my legs.
Yeah.
And then once I lost that a bit, then it was just kind of all over the place after that. It was really hard for me to, and especially once I grabbed one arm, one of your pant legs part, you already had control over this arm.
Yeah.
So
You noticed it right away.
Yeah, so then it was me trying to fight here, but then I didn't want to lose control of this either. So then I was kind of debating on how to go about that. Yeah.
So yeah, there's a ton of grip fighting, right? I absolutely cannot let you control both.
Yeah.
Right? I'll let you control one. I'll monitor it. Right? If I lose, like we're fighting this one, if you start to win that battle, immediately I'm breaking this grip and fighting for that grip now. Now I have control of this one. Right? So I have to be able to switch from one to the other. And then you're doing a good job of not letting me get to the outside, but I can control the inside at that point, right? The more you fight, just like we were talking about with the turtle guard, right? Or when I start going to that back, the more you defend against the choke, the more I can dump you over.
Mm-hmm.
The more you defend against the dump, the more the choke is available,
Mm-hmm.
right? So same thing here.
Mm-hmm.
The more I fight for the outside, the more you defend it, the more I control the inside,
Yeah.
right? So I have to be able to switch from one to the other. There's a lot of different controls that we can do.
Okay.
The overhook, I was getting the spider guard on number 2. So you can check the video.
Okay. See what I was doing.
But let's go on the switch
Okay.
towards the bottom. Nice. Good. Cool. Good transition. Nice, good. That was a good switch. Thanks. You feel how that transition works. That snake escape is crucial.
Yeah.
And then you just like fall right into it.
It was all there, and I was like,
Yeah. That was good. What'd you feel?
It took me a while to kind of realize, like, oh, I can slip out the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, waiting, I was like, what can I do?
And the armbar was good. I was gonna see, because I was like, okay, if I don't push him, let's see how he reacts, right? Then you attempt the armbar first,
Okay.
right? And then if you get it, perfect, you get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice job. You're doing better with the grip fighting too?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel a little better. It took me a while to kind of register, after that.
Yeah.
So I kind of like step down and pull at the same time. And then,
Yeah. But I think the synapses are getting there. Let's go switch off the bottom again.
Okay.
I miss my voice. Yeah, I didn't get rid of the grips.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll pass a lot more easily. Feel the difference?
Yeah.
It's so much easier.
Yeah, especially that time, you're like keeping you really square in front of you.
Yeah.
It's hard for you to like move around you.
Don't let you focus grips. Your weight shifted that way.
Yeah.
Cool. So a couple different things happened on that. What'd you notice?
I felt like I was better able to, because I know whenever I was having my arm out too far, it gave you a lot of leeway.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I was trying really hard to keep it close, and I think it gave you more to fight with, I guess, in a sense.
Yeah.
And then once I was able to, like in the earlier rounds, when I had both, then eventually I was able to go through and just get side control from there. But the hard part about that was, because in the following round, you kept me really squared up.
But you still managed to beat it out.
Yeah, eventually. But just because the fact that you're squaring up so well, it was like, I was kind of like, where do I go? I think, plus, when I was committing over too much one way, you easily just kind of toppled me over, like.
So we didn't talk too much about the top guard, but posture and balance is super important, right? Usually the problem is shifting forward, right? By shifting forward, your weight is not over your hips, so it's easier to chop you down, right? Running into a different wall, we're tilted to the side now. And whatever side you tilt to is going to be easier for me to cut you down to that side. So different problem, so that's good, that's good. And then also, so you know that posture is really important, right? And it's such an easy sweep to do. Is if I have my grips and I'm pulling, and you're keeping your elbows in tight, right? If I pull 10 pounds towards me, in order to keep your posture, you have to pull 10 pounds back.
Yeah.
Pull 20 pounds, you have to pull back 20 pounds, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. When I get to maximum capacity, I push you back.
Okay. Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah. I need to check the footage again, but I think you kind of fell back with your feet on the outside, right? You want to, if you feel yourself coming in, have your feet come to the inside so you can get the hooks right away. Okay. Plus, it'll be safer. So your knees can be pretty flexible in that way.
Okay.
Which is kind of freaky.
Oh, it's not normal for people to do that?
I don't know, it freaks me out. I'm like, oh.
Like doing that?
Yeah. Oh, gosh. Yeah. I remember in textbooks they said don't do that.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, as a kid when you played video games, I don't know, I used to sit like that.
I always sat this way.
Oh, proper form.
But just be careful.
Okay.
Plus, you are able to fall down that way without any issue to the knee. But go back that way. Right here, right? You can't establish your hooks.
Yeah.
Right. You kind of have to lean one, get the other. Yeah. So, but get to the top butterfly. So here, right? If I push you down, have your legs swing inside. That way you can get your hooks right away.
Okay.
You see that?
Yeah.
Then you can be on the offensive and defensive right away versus being
trying to readjust.
Yeah. So just a small thing to be careful for. Yeah. Good job today.
Okay.
Right. Next time we'll talk about how to control on the inside.
Okay.
Some options that we have.
So when I was doing kind of posturing, was it okay? I mean, I know eventually you kind of broke it down, but the way I was kind of standing.
Standing was good.
Okay.
So a couple things to think about that. When you stand up, some advantages that you get, you're a little bit more mobile, right? Some of the grips that I normally would be able to have are now unavailable as long as you keep good posture. Or they're harder for me to get as long as you keep good posture. Some disadvantages, right? If the guy on bottom is playing leg attacks a lot, you're going to be more susceptible to that, right? If I do control one leg, it's going to be easier for me to top you over as well, right? So some things to watch out for on that. So what happens, let's see if I can recall. So I got to here, so you stood up, right? So I got to something like here, right? So since I have control of this leg here, it's going to be easier for me to topple you over. Right? So all I have to do is just push here, because if I'm here, I push, this leg will step back.
Yeah.
Right, to help you just balance. Right, same thing with this one. If I push here, that leg will step back and help you balance. So if I have hook here, right, now that's the one. So I grab, push, push and pull.
Yeah.
Then I have to go down. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I remember that happening a lot.
Yeah. So just something to look out for.
Okay.
Right. So to help combat that, outside of Jiu Jitsu, right, working on leg strength, deadlifts, squats are going to be helpful. Single leg toe touches will also be really helpful. And that just make it harder for you to get swept over.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it for today.
Cool. Thank you, sir.
Let's do the finger break.
Yeah.